the biweekly payments, which isn't extra. I'm not telling you throw anything extra on it. Now, some people go, my payment's $1,258. I'm just going to round it to $1,300, then do biweekly. That's fine. But by not doing anything extra, you're looking at cutting 6 years off of a 30-year term. Not paying 1 penny extra. So now that number on a piece of paper, that interest rate, you've bought a house that you're comfortable with the payment, how do we pay less for it? Again, that's the bi-weekly payments. So now you're paying your mortgage off faster if it's your forever home. And people go, well, I don't know if this may have a forever home. Even better to do bi-weekly. Even better. Because then let that equity accumulate that much faster for you. So you get all that return plus more when you do go to sell that house. When you do go to sell it. Another great benefit. It helps you reach that PMI mark a lot quicker to where you can get rid of the PMI. We talk about buying out PMI and all that, but let's just say, hey, you know that first-time home buyer that's got 3% or that buyer that's got 5% to put down and they've got PMI, you're going to get there that much quicker because you got home appreciation going up and you're knocking out that interest, which means you're building equity, which once you get to below 80%, you're not required to have PMI. And at 78%, you could get it automatically dropped off. So some of you right now may be at that point where, hey, maybe you want to call your investor and go, hey, how do I get a review of my PMI? Maybe things are a little tight right now. Maybe you've been in your home 4 or 5 years and you're like, you know what? I got a 4.75 rate or 5.25. I'm not sure. Should I refi? Should I not? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, call your investor and say, how do we find out if PMI can fall off of this loan?
2 minutes, two.
See, what other lender out there is telling you a way to not have to do another loan? But I am, because I'm in this for you. So maybe, just maybe, by doing that, you're able to relieve some pressure there. $200 a month, net money right back in your pocket. And let's face it, the biweekly payments, once it's set up, it's probably going to lessen the pain, right? It's probably going to take a little bit of relief off of that checking account because not as much is coming out at one time once you get ahead of that. So biweekly payments is something to look at. Biweekly payments is something that you need to consider. Especially, we're going to make sure we talk about that. We're going to make sure we go over that. Whether it's you calling us right now for a cash-out refinance, which, mercy, a lot of you are doing right now, and kudos. People's houses are coming back $30,000 or $40,000 higher.
1 minute, one.
So they're getting a lower rate than even expected because they've got more equity than what they thought. So they're not having to borrow as much loan to value against their house because of the amount of equity. So whether it's that cash out refinance or that purchase, we're going to talk to you about biweekly payments so we can help ease your pain. That's just one way that we're helping our buyers charter through this